Hi, welcome to Imagination Station. My name's Mark, and we're going to do a little tinkering with Just Tinkering. And what we have here is a cardboard pinball machine. And we're going to show you a little bit about how to build a cardboard pinball machine, and we'll have a little fun with recycled materials. So when you're doing a cardboard pinball machine, you need two things. One of them is an inclined plane. So you want to put these nice little, these are cups from an egg carton, and we glued them on so that we can create our inclined plane. And you'll also want a lever. So we need a nice lever mechanism. So, and see the pivot point. Let's just look at that pivot point as it goes, helps it go back and forth. This is both our launcher and our mechanism for batting the ball around, thanks to our nice pivot point on our lever. So with our box, we have a nice plane with which we can build our machine. And the nice thing is, with our box, we also have two pinball machines, because the lid and the box itself both make great pinball machines. So the first thing you need is you need to put on your cups so that you have an inclined plane. So we're gonna do a little of that right now. Put the glue right here, and then we'll stick that right to our box, right like that. And then we're going to add a little bit more glue onto our egg carton. And I'm gonna stick it on there just like that. And you should have a lovely inclined plane. There we are. And now the next thing you need is you need your pivot or your ball launcher. And you want lots of room so that it can move, but you're going to want something that kind of controls where the ball goes. So we'll probably give you a straw, but this also, the pencil can stand in for that at the moment. So what you want to do is you want to find how far you want it to pivot, and then sort of mark where that pivot point is, so that when you put the hole in, you've got a nice spot to put the hole in. Now, I like to use an awl to poke my hole. It's specifically designed to poke holes in things. But if you don't have an awl, which is fairly likely, you can also use a very thin Phillips head screwdriver is another nice one, or even a pencil. The key is you don't want it to be larger than the head of your brad, because the head of your brad is what holds the whole thing together. So, we're going to use our awl. Now when we're poking, I like to poke into the box in a way that is nice and far away from my hands. You never want to hold the box like this and poke. That's probably a rather bad idea to poke through like that. So you want to set it down on something that you don't mind getting messed up. Like this tray is specifically for doing work on, so if I poke it, it's not going to ruin my nice table. So we have our hole where we want our pivot. We have, this is our linkage that will make our lever. I actually glued a little cardboard on here so it would help us bat the ball around. And we're going to put that through there, and then poke it out the back. So it pokes out the back like this, fold down the two sides, and our pivot is in place. So you can see the lever pivot. And if you have something here to prevent it from pivoting too much, so your ball can kind of get through. So I'll show you as the finished example. Here's our pivot point. And as you can see, this stops it from pivoting too much, but it also controls where the ball goes. So, for example, there we go, 5 points. Now, what you'll also want to do is notice that we have little pieces of cardboard to direct where the ball is going. You want to always, like you don't want it to get stuck in the corner or bounce back, so you need something to sort of direct the ball where you want it to flow. So that's what these little pieces of cardboard are for in here. So you can see that one, and these are all very good at controlling the direction of your ball. But the nice thing is, this isn't the only design that you can do. You can do quite a few other designs, and you can do some experimentation. You don't just have to use the stuff that we send you. For example, we have here, this was sort of made from a toothbrush holder, and it has a cork on the end of it and a dowel for shooting the ball. We used these popsicle sticks as the paddles to bounce our ball around. And so to show you how that works, put the ball right there, get my screwdriver out of the way, and actually get this guy out of the way too. We'll pop that in there, give it a good. So 5 points. And you can also get it caught in there, so that gave us 10 points. So we can put so you can put point totals on things when they go in different slots. So nice, simple mechanism, stretchy rubber bands to make things snap back. And your design is probably going to be a little bit more cool than even my designs. So we would like to thank you so much for coming and joining us for Just Tinkering. My name is Mark again, and we'd like to ask you, if you enjoyed this, to like and subscribe. And if you are a member of Imagination Station, you can get a nice starter kit for your Just Tinkering project in our store during the month of that project. So this project is our July project. So please give us a call and reserve one. Have a great day and enjoy your summer.